Daily Information presents 12 Bad Habits That Damage Your Brain. When it comes to our health, we often focus on caring for our bodies and overlook the importance of caring for our brains. Our brains are responsible for all bodily functions and are critical to our well-being. In this video, we will discuss 12 daily habits that can damage your brain and how to avoid them. Number 1. Consuming too much sugar. Consuming too much sugar is associated with health problems such as type 2 diabetes, dental cavities, and obesity. However, taking sugar in excessive amounts for an extended period can also negatively affect brain development. When the body lacks enough nutrients in the bloodstream, it can't deliver sufficient nutrients to the brain, hindering its growth and development. Eating too many sweets can damage your memory and ability to think through high glucose levels. High blood sugar is unhealthy for your brain. Choose alternatives to candy and processed foods like antioxidant-rich sweets like dark chocolate and raspberries for your brain and waistline. Number 2. Not getting enough sleep. Sleep deprivation can result in several issues, such as extreme daytime drowsiness, depression, and impaired memory. Recent studies reveal that not getting enough sleep can decrease the size of your brain. The hippocampus is part of the brain that suffers when you don't get enough sleep. Even a single night of inadequate sleep can interfere with the brain's recall of new information. Lack of sleep can cause the death of brain cells, slowing down your thinking, impairing your memory, concentration, judgment, and decision-making, and hindering learning. Getting adequate sleep is often overlooked as a requirement for health, but it's just as important as nutrition and exercise. Number 3. Playing loud music with earphones or headphones. Listening to music at a high volume with earphones or headphones can damage your hearing and affect your brain health. When your brain has to make an extra effort to understand what someone's saying, it can't store what you've heard in memory. Protect your hearing by adjusting the volume of your earphones and taking regular breaks throughout the day to give your ears enough time to relax. Loud concerts can also damage your hearing and quality of understanding. Be aware of this risk. Number 4. Skipping breakfast. Skipping breakfast denies the brain essential nutrients in the morning, as the body needs enough food to kickstart the day after a good night's sleep. A Japanese study of over 80,000 subjects over 15 years revealed that participants who frequently skipped breakfast increased their chances of stroke and high blood pressure. Skipping breakfast lowers blood glucose levels adversely. Number 5. Overeating. Overindulging in food makes us lose weight, feel bloated, and increase our chances of life-threatening diseases. Overconsumption of high-calorie diets can increase a person's risk of developing memory loss or mild cognitive impairment later in life. Large meals can make you tired and unable to focus and think clearly. Overeating can have many adverse effects on your mind and body over time. Number 6. Not getting fresh air. Oxygen is essential for normal brain functioning. Sleeping with a blanket or comforter over your head, which reduces the air you inhale, can harm brain function. Though it may be cozy, sleeping with your head under the covers can result in an elevated carbon dioxide intake, increasing the risk of damaging your brain. Also, living in a city and breathing polluted air or being inside with poor circulation to outside air can be less healthy for your brain than fresh air. Number 7. Multitasking. Multitasking may seem valuable and time-saving, but it can negatively affect productivity and cognitive function and increase stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Studies show that people who complete one activity at a time have better recall and pay attention compared to people who regularly bombard with multiple streams of digital information. Number 8. Lack of water intake. Water is vital for every bodily function, including brain function. When your brain functions on total hydration from water, you can think faster, be more focused, and experience greater clarity and creativity. Water is also essential for delivering nutrients to the brain and eliminating toxins. Studies show that dehydration significantly affects cognitive function in tasks that require attention, memory, and psychomotor skills. Number 9. Stress. Stress can have severe consequences on the brain health. Chronic stress can lead to structural changes in the brain and impair cognitive function. Prolonged stress can shrink the size of the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making, planning, and personality expression. High levels of stress hormones like cortisol can also lead to decreased memory function and hippocampal volume. Stress management or avoiding stressful situations can help your brain stay healthy. Number 10. Smoking. Smoking is detrimental not only to your lungs and heart but also to your brain. Nicotine and other chemicals present in cigarettes can cause cell damage and increase the risk of cognitive decline. Studies show that smokers are at a higher risk of developing dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Number 11. Lack of exercise. Physical exercise has numerous benefits, including improving brain function. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, stimulating the growth of new blood vessels and neurons. Regular exercise has also been linked to better cognitive function and memory retention. A sedentary lifestyle, on the other hand, can lead to cognitive decline and memory impairment. Number 12. Alcohol consumption. Heavy alcohol consumption can lead to brain damage and cognitive impairment. Chronic alcohol use can shrink brain tissue, leading to poor cognitive function and memory problems. It can also cause inflammation in the brain and increase the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease.